I tried my best to finish the game. Yeah, that didn't work. It just didn't work out. It didn't work out. That's the best way I can say. It didn't work out. Like your boy fell asleep. Okay, your boy fell asleep. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here? Let me see. Gear. I think I'm gonna replace the Gil one because I got plenty of Gil now. Um, the pool of darkness. I think I'll go with this dancing steel because then it'll allow me to fill that up a lot faster. This dancing steel move to fill up a lot better. Cause a lot of time I'd be really close to having it full, and I think that that'll be the difference maker. I'm still gonna keep the ability points on and the XP just because I'm trying to hit max level as fast as possible. Um, yeah. So anyway, okay, I'm done here. All right, I just gotta go over here and do this thing for aiming high. Where's the other stuff? Oh, that other thing is all the way over there. That's crazy. All right. Levels up. Nah, nah, my school bus. Yep, it works. Fuck you. Cut you right out the air, boy. I'm playing with you.
Here we are again. Karava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide?
You're dead now. Tortoise.
It looks like we found him.
I couldn't get the counter. Fuck you.
Nice try.
Game. Really? Yep, give me my level up.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her
Wow, I
prototype.
still didn't level up.
Are you buying or selling? Of course. A fine choice.
Your Grace, my lord.
Cyril.
Yeah. If you would do us...
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke...
The day before we left.
What are these plans?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the bat. The complete emancipation of bearers is that your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building with the blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. Small wonder he did not think it achievable.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Nor would he have those who would have stood with you.
It's a pity.
But one,
What do you mean?
mayhap it is better after all.
And where is this?
She awaits you in the archive.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Lord Mark,
What?
is
Was-
no, and but
But
if or
right.
you are go then.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
My lord. I am Goditha. Your father, the Archduke Al...
Lift up your head, lady. You have our gratitude.
I merely did my duty.
My lady.
Perhaps you could explain a little more.
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes.
Indeed it has.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both, alas. He had intended to claim the Heartstone but it was not to be.
I see.
It saddens me to... It was your father's, but with his grace long since gone. And you are grown men, and while I would not presume, I know that nothing...
Thank you.
What say you?
What else? Of course, my lady.
Oh, I am due. It is found we do...
Certain.
You...
What else?
Cool.
Titan's Wake is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
There it is. For House Rosfield.
Bingo. Nope. Oh my god, really? Level up. Thank you.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Oh, thank the Fount, Griffin.
No.
Yes, you're right. If you... The armbands, pray. Heartstone. And the graven...
It's a message. Enemies who would
And only if we stood together.
Indeed. But this was more than... It was a promise.
Thank you for remaining the step.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal, even if the armbands were incomplete. So... how?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke of the deep love he had. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. And so my pursuit continued. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered.
Lady Goditha.
As do I.
Thank you, Mike, for coming back.
The bands suit you well. It must be.
It is. Let it... What?
Your since that I prithee, and I do not.
Thank you, Sarah. Come on, Clive.
Well met. Many thanks. You've a discerning eye.
Do you see that too?
Papa? What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop. I'm scared.
Fly, Ambrosia. It can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards!
Allow me.
I don't need...
Please, Field Marshal. This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
Fuck y'all. Quick.
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal, are either of you...
No, my lord. You arrived just as... Fucking traitors. But I hadn't thought that it's a fuck your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me of my lord Mark, or a Sid the Outlaw Mort.
Call me what you want. It doesn't change all the urgency of the message I bring. Well...
Before I'd have you answer, what do you...
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos, but I seek a new beginning. And while the choices I've made may not always... I know I made for so long. So many of us, when it should have been our decision all along. But in order to take it, we must...
Certainly not the words I expected from an... You are no... I'll never hear the end of this. All right, next I'll make contact with...
Thank you.
But they...
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully... We will need an...
I'm flattered, and I have... What we need is...
Is that, sir? And would he have...
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me.
I shall.
Oh my god.
My lord, you're... No. I can bet. Someone like Quentin.
unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. That and the son. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother is truly capable of. Perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Are you fucking serious? Bro. And I missed? Oh, y'all, I'm finna just mess y'all up, man. How did the Hornets get involved? That's an interesting glitch. Like, it'll just grab enemies from other areas and throw them into the battle. Like, they're outside of the range.
It's just back there.
I wondered about this.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
Is he finna wear the helmet?
lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Okay, it's displayed in Clive's chamber. All right, another one. Slowly but surely, filling it up. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and remained with him until departing for Origin. Why do I feel like that should have displayed a long time ago?
Quentin.
Do you know? Something tell. Go on then. You'd have me convince the chiefs and do the one thing that has proved impossible.
I know it's a lot to ask.
And you'd have me give up. The people of Lostwing are my family. You'll have to find some.
I'm sorry to hear.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. They want you to speak for those who can't. If it's the vineyard, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tuns filled. You know we.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself.
You know that's not.
Then what are only we are worth saying? Why turn your back on everyone else? Who's to say you couldn't convince?
Hey, stir. I fear that any.
So you'll join. Field Marshal Have. I can arrange for a party.
That would be very much. I hear the roads are.
Hopefully. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Alright, cool. I got all those quests there, so I can finish all those off right there. And then let me go to here. Ah, haha. This is a spot that I couldn't go to. I knew it. Oh, I can make the best sword in the game now, actually.
must be Mickelberg.
There's people here? There's still people here?
These people aren't turned.
What the hell?
And the village seems safe. What is going on here?
Ah.
Heed the call. No, to be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here.
Is that so?
What are you doing here?
It is my home.
You keep saying that.
They came here to perform the rite. This village is that where they shall cast their
give themselves.
Oh, Lord.
Let free us from. They want to be saved. Forgive me. But
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yeah.
Thank you.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear Lord Rosfield.
That's right. And you must be the third.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety.
And I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill.
He said that you had failed to report.
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, you have seen them at their... They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord, with a praying night and day that they might not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might serve him. I too swore to devote. And so I would see these people that they might do their duty.
You do understand what their dream...
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, forgive me, my lord. But I must remain. Did you hear that, my lord?
I'll go and find out. An ether flood. Oh no. There must be some... Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Ready. What now? We meet again. I've killed your kind before. Nice try.
Nope, you ain't getting away. Oh wow.
Let darkness fall!
Okay, cool.
Damn it! Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord, just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in, a duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashyyyk in
that's
order
insanity.
to achieve it.
That's insanity.
Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
They are sick. I should get this.
My lord, I am glad. Thank you, my lord. He remained?
He died protecting the village. I buried him in Mickelbur.
If you could not say...
The villagers, they prayed to their god. Then an ether flood came. Your brother sacrificed himself, even knowing that...
Then he perished defending liberty. For the right to choose how...
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people...
A noble ambition. It matters not only that we live for better.
But he didn't die, and you still believe them.
I believe we of the Undying, and this was hit.
I'd like to know this man's name, to know the names of all the Undying who... They died serving my house. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs. My lord, it has the greatest honor, though our duty and...
All right, got another orichalcum. And they opened up my mind. Great, there's another quest here too. Great.
Uncle, brother, they look here. What and just would them uncle assume you are the set they have dog, but
Let's
why
go.
she had a shipload of talents, and when the now join of
Oh my god. I'm warping somewhere else.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not... That is, unless you'd have...
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with it. My soldiers, they'll be...
Perhaps I might suggest, though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow field. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your two such firm friends as yourselves need. Rutherford spoke fondly of the...
Us? I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality...
And what kind of company were you expecting him...
Criminal? How? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this...
Upstanding.
Once more unto the breach.
Shall we begin? What we seek here is not to create a new nation. We wish simply to bring stability, and to do that we must convince those in power. There will be disagreements, yes. And if we show them the fate of the world lies in my neck, but the well-being of her...
Uncle Byron.
Now, for what... Citizen...
Trey Unity? Okay.
Well,
that it is.
This is the role we shall play our part. The realm need...
I will.
What do you think that thing is?
Hold on, let me make this weapon before I forget again. Damn it, another quest. Fuck.
Crack the crystal. Not a very good one. But then... What's that for you, dear?
I need dark steel. Fuck, are you serious? Another dark steel? Oh. Where the fuck I'm supposed to get dark steel from, huh? Some monster has dark steel.
Say what
Great.
you will.
I don't kill another one. Let me turn these quests in so I can pick up some more. This freaking game.
Tell.
It's... Gears that...
Now that I think...
The young'un? I'll keep...
Cid! She wasn't. She's just been...
I knew this...
Do you think...
we...
Since you're all the people...
There.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just...
That's all for now.
Thank...
Has Mitterdol mentioned a new project yet? Well...
They did.
Will it work?
What a-
Oh, the wing... Well... That should do her. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. I felt like I was flying, but I imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
course, if I'm putting this, it won't be much of a... But it in the size of a dream, and I reckon I've got a...
I'm sure you'd...
Alright, now what? Am I getting another thing to put on the table? Yep. Model airship on my table. Boom. And the table's starting to get complete.
Did you buy...
And I forgot I even had the silver Kokobo feather.
The director,
The registry, there was no...
my friend, I can still... Children, no explanation.
They'd be happy to know that...
But why did I make it?
It's not your fault. See that then?
Thank you. I'm going... And in the...
Neither will I.
These...
Oh, cool. Excuse me. Grim Reaper, Sam Breck. Sam Breck. Alright, cool. Cool. They have to be the ones that have it.
Vivian,
Even though I fear the...
I met with and I convinced... He told me something, that the truth is just a matter, and that if enough people believe...
It does, but it also means that the truth is not, provided that those who wish to... As the sad history of the...
You said that the book...
It did. She was a heretic. A gallows stood... And by shunning society. She taught me that my solitude was not... And that, though my...
Do you still feel that way?
Honestly? Perhaps the result of studying mankind. But the more I study... So if you'll permit me, remember, Clive, give the men and...
I'll try, Vivi.
I'll try. I'll finish this line for him. Boom. Another one bites the dust. Alright. Boom. That's another one. Yep, it's on there. Wait a minute. More? Did this give me more monsters to hunt? And brick. Well, okay. That must be in the area where I just
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Titan thing earlier.
Is everything we've received and everything promised all yours?
Careful, Whisperer.
All done?
It was no trouble.
Clive, how'd you get on?
Any luck?
Crystals.
It's...
Right there on the...
Everything up there's but the empty cabin made for the...
Don't blame yourself. They'll find a new... After all. Anyway, what? And now all...
I didn't know you could...
Like the fact I'm and that bone.
But it weren't us.
So...
There.
What do you think? I know. Ask if...
If Joshua's worried... It's usually me. Lawsman Harper.
Ah, yeah.
You spoke of...
Then I should... This was some... At that time, it was all... I... No, it's not
the... Give it
when I... And it... When the... There... A pop...
Come on.
It's all thing.
That's a whole lot of dialogue.
Joshua, I don't think... I suppose she...
And tell her that,
Of course.
you...
And it was a... Well...
No, true.
It was... How you feel?
Well... Is...
Wrong.
Go on. Did you make...
We did. Aye, it's a good luck charm. I mean, a baby. Oh,
I thank you.
If there's anything you need,
I will.
Fancy a swift off.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. It wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. In Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Ha! This is on display in the chamber too. All right, almost done.
There's something about it.
So to win Sambrek, Penance Gate, and Cape Oshar. Okay. And then that one's okay. So Garnick. Okay, so that dude's over there. And these other two. What the heck?